top 9 fish catches of the year. Let's dive right in. All right, so this first catch here, number 9, is just honestly, it's probably one of the only good things that happened to me at Lake Anna this year. So, caught this fish in tournament practice with my buddy. We were out there just practicing for the upcoming tournament, and actually ended up landing a fish out of Lake Anna. I know you guys don't believe me, but I did actually catch a fish out of Lake Anna. So, caught this fish on a rattle trap, a Strike King red eye shad. So this next clip made the list. Basically, I catch a ton of fish out of this place all the time, and it's pretty regular occurrence. I caught my first PB and my second PB all from the same place. It's my local pond right out here, Ruffins Pond. But this one made the video because I haven't really been having that good luck this year fishing that place. And then I had one kind of magical day out there where I just kept catching and catching and catching. It's kind of crazy. So this is one of the catches from that day. It's not a giant by any means, but it's probably the best quality fish I've caught out of there this year for Ruffins Pond. It's kind of been in a weird place. Unless you go out in the boat, you can catch some giants, but from the bank I haven't had that much luck there. So I was pitching a little man's, I believe it was a baby -1, little wake bait, and just kind of pitching it. I caught a couple fish already prior to this, and then ended up kind of running it down, trying to burning it on this side, trying to get it down as deep as I could, which would be like the 1 foot depth, and got a hit on this thing. And boy, I'm trying to tell you, it was a good fish out there. So there you go, guys. Again, that's why I hate fishing. That's a pretty big one. Now this one is pretty big because I didn't catch a lot of smallmouth this year. Normally I do always go to this kind of similar spot in this area and catch quite a few smallmouth, but I hadn't caught any smallmouth. And to be honest, this was kind of the very beginning of the year. I hadn't caught any fish at all, and I'd been fishing like through January, December, February, March. Like I hadn't caught anything in a while, and ended up landing this. Well, the first fish I ended up catching of the year was this fish, and then also caught after this or before this, a striper, like on the same little jerkbait lure, just on a tiny little jerkbait. Never could find out who actually made the jerkbait. Ended up losing it, unfortunately, and never got it back. But this one was my first smallmouth, and might have been my only smallmouth this year. So this one made the list as my first fish of 2018. Smallmouth bass on the jerkbait, guys. Now this one here is really, really special to me because it was a day out on the Potomac with my son. I was in a tournament out there. The results didn't end up the way I wanted it to, but as far as the day of fishing goes, me and him had a fantastic day of fishing. It was one of the greatest things I've ever done as a dad. Just to have my kid out there with me on the water, man, it was something else. So to catch this fish with him in the boat and him just as excited as I am, and him getting the net and us trying to get it in, and this was actually my 5th fish of the day, my biggest fish, well, 5-pound plus bass. Like, it was a phenomenal day. So this one's a really, really special catch for me here. Now on this fish, I was throwing, I caught quite a few fish on a crankbait, medium depth diving crankbait, but on this one particular one, I put on a shaky head with a little Berkeley worm, throwing it on my Cadence rod and reel. I'm gonna go through and put the ruler on, letting it sink down, getting some help from my son with the depth, and how deep are we? Just held on tight, boy. It was on. So got one. I don't know how good or bad it is. Feels pretty good. He's over here coming. He's coming right at me, so right there. Oh, definitely 15. No. Where'd he go? He's coming. Where is he? Get him. Gotta get him. Yes. Trey got him. Let's go, Trey. I barely got him. Oh my god. Look at this sucker right here.
My heart started being so
good
fast.
Grief.
I almost missed him.
That's what we needed. Thank you, my man. Let's go. And this one was interesting to me because I was fishing an area that I haven't fished before, throwing a rattle trap again. Of course, that was like one of my main fish catching things of the year. I did my normal retrieve on a rattle trap, was a little bit variation, and got a hit on this thing and set the hook. Oh my goodness, I had no idea what I had. So come to find out that this was my first one ever in life, and it was, boy, this thing was massive. And it's bending my rod like ridiculous. This fish was something else. This was probably one of my favorite catches like ever in life. Now, this one from fishing the Potomac, I trying to find creative ways to start fishing at, keep fishing that grass and kind of get into that grass where those Potomac River bass were hiding out at. I started fishing a fluke. Now, I normally don't fish a fluke. I haven't fished a fluke in 3 years. Like, I finally picked it up on the Potomac and started having some success with it. So I just started fishing it everywhere and really got comfortable fishing the fluke. So I took it out to, of course, the place I always go to, which is Lake Mooney. And it took a really wonky color. I was fishing this on the Potomac just the same week, and ended up catching a snakehead, and all my keeper bass seemed to come on this fluke, a pink one. So took it to Lake Mooney, ultra clear water, and got out there and pitched it around this tree out here. I don't know if you guys could see that, and ended up getting a bite on this thing. And wow, this let me know that Lake Mooney actually had some good fish in it. I hadn't caught many good ones from there, if any, before this, and this one came, and wow, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Got him, guys. I know you guys are probably thinking like, dude, do you know any other places to fish other than Lake Mooney or Ruffins Pond? I promise you guys I do. They're just getting a little bit harder to get to, and my time is really limited when it comes to just these quick trips and stuff. So I promise I do, but this one was my biggest fish out of Lake Mooney. So you guys just watch, and it's honestly my third fish probably ever in life on a jig. So picked up a little football head jig and from the mystery tackle box, and guys, man, I'm trying to tell you, I've caught probably well over 1,000 8 to 10 inch or 12 inch fish from this place, and to actually land one almost 5 pounds was something else. So yeah. So yeah, I kind of pitched this jig out. I'd probably been out there probably for about an hour or so, and no luck like at all on any lure I was trying. I picked up this jig, again the football head jig, came in the mystery tackle box, maybe October's one, and just started really slowly just dragging it over like each rock and over through each piece of grass. And you can see here in a little bit I kind of do like a 2 little hop kind of deal and just let it fall back down. And then man, this was this was crazy, like wow. Oh, god darn, got him. Whoa. No. No need to jump. No need to jump. No need to jump. Oh my goodness. There you have it, guys. There you have it. Oh boy. They say a jig catches big fish, boy. They meant it. They meant it. Oh. Now this one, you guys gotta know, is going to be right up at the top, second to my very first one. Yeah, this one kind of pitched it out. Got my line wrapped up around there with that awkward pitch I did, lifted up, and had an absolute giant on. So this, guys, is my new PB. Unfortunately, like I mentioned in my video, I didn't have my scale, but I know what a bass feels like, and I got some opinion on it. This is the biggest fish I've caught this year and in my whole life. So huge fish. Just caught it a day too early and cost myself $1,200, but it's all good. It's my PB, and I'll never forget it. I got the memory right here on the video, so super excited about this one, guys. Look at the size of this joker. Holy cow. Look at the size of this fish. And this one, I didn't actually capture the actual catch of the fish, but this is my biggest moment of 2018, where I actually caught the fish that won me some money in the tournament. So Lake Edition. Guys, take a look at what I got in the wheel. I just did the math on what I think it possibly weighs. Based on the length, it's 4 pound, 10 ounce bass, guys. 4 pound, 10 ounce bass. That is where it's at. I'm hoping and praying. I thank God, man, this has been an extremely tough experience for me down here, but guys, I'm still in it. I'm still hanging around, still making moves, and I got a couple more places to fish before the weather gets gnarly. So, alright guys, so that was my 2018 best fish catches of 2018, my top 9 fish catches for me. So I'm looking forward to an exciting, even better 2019, guys. I actually broke quite a few personal bests, quite a few things that I did this year that I'm super excited about. Increased the quality of the fish I'm catching, varied my different lures, different retrieves, just messed around with a lot of different things, just trying to become better overall as an angler. And I feel like this year was a huge step in the direction that I want to go in and keep going forward on. So as always, guys, I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. I want to wish you guys obviously a Merry Christmas if I get this video up before Christmas. If it's after Merry Christmas still. Happy holidays, and then Happy New Year to you guys. So I definitely have it up for the New Year. So Happy New Year to you guys, and wishing you guys the best 2019. We can all eat good, we can all catch these fish and have a good time in 2019. So if I see you on the water, as always, man, make sure you guys say hey, say what's up. Come chat with me. I love to talk. I'm probably gonna look at you weird when you first come up to me, but just know that that's because I don't know you, and I'm probably only got like 12 minutes to fish. So there's that. Anyways, guys, I'm just peace as always, and I'm out.